As a reseller, when I'm in a thrift store and I see something that reminds me of my childhood, something my parents, grandparents, or even great-grandparents had, I tend to pick it up. Stay tuned for the reason why. It's another of my super secret thrifting tips.
Hello everyone, it's Tiffany with Thrifting Vegas. I shop at thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, and discount stores for items I can resell for profit on online platforms like eBay, Poshmark, and OfferUp.
Well, winter has officially started here in Las Vegas. It's about 58 degrees at the moment, really chilly for us, but it's a bright sunny day and I am at Goodwill. I'm at the one on Rainbow and Alta, and I am hoping that they have their Christmas display all out and ready for shopping. Let's go inside and see what they have. Let's go thrifting. So anytime now I will be starting to move in to my booth in Danny the Niche Lady's space, her store, which is really exciting. So I need to look for a few accent pieces, something to hang mugs on, and a couple of possibly slate boards to write things on, just to add interest to my space and some fun stuff. But here we are, let's go in. I see Christmas. We will grab a cart. Oh, that one's stuck. So's that one. This one has all sorts of bits in it. How about this one that's just sitting here all ready for us? Okay, let's start round the back of a Christmas section because I see a plate. I recognize the fluted edge and gold sticker. It's an English company called Chance Brothers. I've never seen this silver overlay before. Their designs are usually floral, anemones and roses of different colors. And underneath is this hand-painted cabin rules plate with little trees and a cabin. It's absolutely lovely. Parkwood Designs, Chico, California, and it looks like it's on sale $2 because I believe blue is the 50% off color of the day. Let's definitely get those two. And I'm going to take a peek at this divided dish. Ooh, it's really heavy. Painting isn't that great quality. It's a Boston warehouse piece. We will leave that on the shelf. We'll get these into our cart, and down at the very bottom on the next shelf over is another plate that I want to look at. It's absolutely lovely. I love the stipple effect, the circles. 'Twas the night before Christmas. I think this is a Noritake piece. Just going to move out of the way just a bit here. Someone behind me. It is a bit manky, needs a good wash. Let's see if we can find out how much it is. $5. You just can't beat that. It's a gorgeous piece, a nice quality serving plate. Let's absolutely take this too. It's really nice. Let's fit it right up front there. I can pop it back in the box in a minute. And let's take a look to see what else they have on these Christmas shelves. Santa and his friends, cracker cradle. Let's have a look. Up here is a little Christmas tree dish. Unfortunately, it has a massive chip on the base. It is a Hallmark piece. Back here, this could be a Nordic ware cake pan, the telltale gold color. Let's see if we can find the mark. Yes, I think that is it at the bottom there. Let's see. Nordic ware USA with the little Viking head. Always take a minute to look these up. They can be really good profit. Over here is the sweetest little penguin. Look at his face. Warm winter wishes. He's by a picket fence and a mailbox. He's lovely. Let's grab him. What else do we have here? Oh, that's such a shame. This little luminary has a chip and a crack in the top. We'll have to leave that. What else do they have? Oh my goodness, look at this fellow. This is what they call a green man or man of the woods. He's $5. And I absolutely love the fact that he is autumn themed. He's got fall leaves and little acorns. I believe he's made of resin. We will take him. Let's keep going. If you're enjoying the video, it would mean the world to me if you could give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and subscribe to my channel with the little red button in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Lots of cards, tins and baskets. Here is a penguin. He looks like he's part of a See Here, Speak No Evil set, but he is just all by himself here, sadly, and he is $4. So I'm going to leave him on the shelf, and hopefully they will bring his friends out to join him soon. Back here is the sweetest little anthropomorphic snowball. Look at this guy. He's sitting in a little snow nest. He's $4 and he has the sweetest little face. I absolutely love him and his green hat and wellies and mittens. Let's absolutely grab him. Let's keep going. There's a couple of little saucers here. Sadly, they are both chipped, a green one and a blue one. This box is empty. Here we are in the candle section. There are two really tall pillars here. They are resin, and unfortunately they are really quite damaged, which is a shame. All sorts of votive and candle holders. Lots of clear glass ones, which actually this time of year make a really beautiful winter display. Clear glass and cobalt look lovely together. And as you can see, they have a huge selection here for you to choose from. Some Patrick's Day down at the bottom. Lots of little mini hanging trivets. These are interesting. A purple and an orange one. I think they are just decorative glass pieces. $12.99 a piece. Very interesting. Up here is quite a fun leaf trivet. This is for an air plant. It hangs on the wall. Teddy bears. I like this pumpkin. It's glass. Unfortunately, the Happy Fall sign behind it has some chips out of the mirrored finish. So we're going to leave that. Here is a little Avon squirrel. These sell really well for me at this time of year, autumn and fall. Great for a seasonal display. I just noticed this lovely Serenity drip glaze vase here with a couple of acorn tops in front of it. They're missing their canisters, I think. But this is lovely. It says Serenity with some beads. Just a nice little piece. You could pop some flowers in it or some little incense sticks. Little crystal vase back here. Actually, it's a hurricane lid. I just noticed this gnome, and he's no ordinary gnome. He is a camouflage Lakers gnome. These sell really, really well. The NFL series gnomes. Let's pop him in our cart. Just checking this. It has the look of Hogh, but I think it is possibly a project piece. Not marked. We'll leave that. Little vases here. So much to see. These candlesticks are still here, $5 a piece. I left them last time and I'm going to leave them again because they just don't sell well for me. Here's part of a pestle and mortar. Some mirrors and signs. Souvenir plates. This is an interesting pottery piece. It is signed. Sadly, it has a crack on the edge, so I'll leave that. Another miscellaneous lid. I wonder where all the jars go. Little shelf sconces. Little paperweight eagle. It's an interesting coat hook. Here is one of those 3D paperweights. It's $4. It does have a little chip on the side there. We'll leave that. Avon cookie jar house. It's a rooster tea light. Is resin, quite lightweight. Has a chip in the tail. This is a lovely old pitcher. Sadly, as you can see, very, very chipped on the spout. We are here in the vases and planters. This has an Italian look to it, but it is just a florist piece. Some terracotta there. All sorts of florals and wreaths. Some ceramic veggies. Little cacti vases are quite fun. This jar says spaghetti on it. Looks Italian. It's $5. I'm thinking, unfortunately, it is missing its lid. Otherwise, it's a really nice piece. Here is that flamingo vase missing the handle. And this is a gorgeous project piece vase. The black area is sort of black chalkboard finish, and the peacocks are hand painted here. Sadly, the flowers around the middle here are raised up and they have started to peel away. I think, yeah, that is definitely paint coming off. That is such a shame. It's $6, and otherwise it's a beautifully done piece. But sadly, we just can't look past that damage. I'm just going to see if it's signed. It isn't. I'm going to leave that one. Let's keep going. More of the air plant vases there. Whenever I see lots of something, it makes me wonder if I need it. If I keep seeing the same thing, it gets me wondering. There's an owl. This looks like Italian pottery, but as I pick it up, it has no weight to it. It's made in China, $5. I do love that design. Another owl. This is a pretty little, I think it was at one time an oil dispenser. It looks like it's lost its spout. Sadly, I love the iris on there. More florist pieces. This looks like hammered metal, but it's very, very thin and lightweight. As is this glass dish. It's not very exciting. We will leave that. Some milk glass here. Just going to have a look-see. I really do like to pick up some of the old pieces of milk glass. These aren't very old, so I'll leave those. This is an older piece. It's in nice condition. No cracks or chips. Let's take that one. All sorts of colored glass vases. We are here in the plates, dishes and bowls aisle, and I have spotted something way down on the bottom shelf that I want to take a closer look at. I am just distracted by this little baggie. I think these are wine glass charms. But down here, this blue pottery piece, I think it's either a plate or a underplate for a plant. In any case, it's a gorgeous speckledy blue design. It is signed on the bottom. It looks like 1971. There's mountains and a bird. This is pretty too. This is a modern piece. We'll leave that one. We'll take our blue plate. Look at that. It's like a robin's egg blue. Some quite heavy duty glass pieces, an ashtray and a divided dish. Sadly, another lid there. Clear glass still doesn't sell ever so well for me, and at the moment I have quite a bit in my inventory. We are in the kitcheny bits. Having a look. Look at this old corn shaker. It's just a single, but I really like it. These are very fun to use for hat pins. You can pop hat pins in the little holes in the top. It feels like the stopper is actually inside of it still, so we will definitely take that. Here are some little coasters. I'm not really sure what they're made of. They have a metallic stripe. Sadly, there are only 2. If there were more than 2, I would probably pick those up. Interesting. Possibly soapstone. Maybe resin. Little tree coaster. I'm keeping an eye out for the matching corncob shaker. I want to have a look at these bone plates here. These little plates are curved. They would fit next to your main dinner plate for fish bones. They're quite fancy. Little blue bowls. Again, so much to see. Checking way down low on the bottom shelf. Oh, I want to have a look at that covered pot back there. Little olive canister. I don't know if this is, I think it's a utensil holder. There is a mark under the price tag, but this is so super stuck on there. I don't know. No, that's not happening. Let's think about that one and have a look at this covered serving dish back here. No, that is a modern piece. Temptations little bowls. I saw her last time and a couple of you asked if she was glass. She is a plastic bank. So the rest of those Avon cookie jars are still over here. Lots of clear glass. Some canisters. I like this huge bowl, but sadly those decorative pieces are glass and they have broken off. Look at these lovely pottery bowls. $2.99. The small one and a larger one. Oh, I love this large one. I love the drip glaze effect. Beautiful serving pieces for fall. I'm definitely going to take both of those. From here I can just pop them underneath my cart and keep going. I want to have a look at this skull bowl. Oh, it's plastic. It's melamine. I thought it was going to be ceramic. I think that's another one of those ashtrays. Lots of jars. Here is, I believe this is a Hogh candlestick, but unfortunately it has a really bad crack and repair in the glass on the side. Oh, that is much lighter weight than I thought it was going to be. Some punch bowls. Oh, what are these? Look interesting. Those are modern reproduction egg cups. They look a bit like glowy glass or jadeite, but they are painted modern clear glass egg cups. The back there is, oh, this flower frog, glass flower frog, is stuck in this pitcher. I'm not sure whether it's supposed to be in there. It's $4, but I don't know whether that could be removed. Doesn't look to be ever so old, so we are going to leave it. There's a stainless steel bowl at the back there with leaves, and I believe I already have one of those in my inventory, so I am going to leave that for someone else. I'm going back and forth on this, wondering if I could get that out of there, but I don't think it's worth the trouble. It's a lovely set of French pink dishware here. But as many of you know, I just don't like to ship dishes. These are $2 a piece. Ooh, this one has a big chip on the side. There's more down at the bottom. So if you are interested in these pink plates, come on down. Here is the mug aisle. Quite full, as you can see. I'm just scanning through for anything that looks vintage or interesting. This looks like it glows, but it's actually some sort of a movie promo. You want to be really careful when you are shopping for mugs for resale. Shipping prices are such now that a £2 mug can cost you almost as much to ship as the mug is worth. So in order for it to be worthwhile, the mug has to be something really, really special. Moving into the glassware over here. Let's just have a quick scan of the shelves. The holidays are a time when people will often need to replace a couple of pieces of their sets that get broken. So be on the lookout for advertising pieces. Lots of Absolute glasses down there. Vintage advertising. And do look them up on eBay to see if they're worth picking up. Look at this gorgeous cobalt blue candlestick for $3. This is what I'm talking about. I put these with milk glass vases for a beautiful wintry display. We are in the metals. There is a lone gorgeous candle holder. Two very lightweight brass candlesticks. $2.99 a piece. These are made in India, not ever such good quality. Here's quite an interesting bowl. It's made of little sticks of metal welded together. Again, not ever such good quality. Some of the finish is coming off of that. We will leave it. I do like this inlaid shell little candle holder. I believe that little post is removable. It just screws in there. You can use it with or without. I wish there were two of these, but let's pop it in the cart. Here is a fireplace wood basket. Some decorative items, sconces, wire baskets. Checking this tray, looking for Wendell August Forge. It is not. A little jewelry tray. Not the quality we're looking for. When you are in the metal section of your thrift store, do take a couple of minutes to check the silver-plated items. You never know. There have been a couple of occasions where I have found solid silver. Let's see what's in here. Looks like either a little bowl or an ashtray. I need both hands. Little Christmas bowl. I don't think that meets my $20 profit goal, so I'll leave it. This has damage to the finish, unfortunately. Let's check this platter, but I can already tell that that is definitely silver plate. Little modern Christmas trivet. All sorts of bits, more sconces here. Candles and decorative items. Trivets. I looked the Nordic wear pan up on eBay and it's only worth about $10. We will take our usual stroll through the artwork. Lots of large modern prints today, some photographs. Let's look in the small art. Always looking for stitchery, needlepoint, cross stitch. Oh, look, there is one right up front here. This is a beautiful piece of Atlanta, Georgia. Looks like it's got magnolia blossoms at the front and then the skyline behind. Absolutely lovely. Dated 1991. Just a gorgeous piece. I'm absolutely going to take that. Let's have a quick flip through to see if there are any more. That is lovely, isn't it? Really nicely done, a nice tight stitch. Lots and lots of small frames. I always say if you need small frames or photo frames, do check your local Goodwill, because as you can see, they have plenty. Up here, I just noticed this fantastic vintage menorah with blue bulbs. This is amazing, and only wanting $2 for it. This is absolutely going in my cart. I just noticed in the lamp section this snowman I passed on last time because I wasn't sure how to get power to it. It has a weird little plug, and some of you suggested that the compartment here might be for batteries, that I could just pop batteries in, have it light up, disregarding the plug. Over here are some net lights for bushes. We have some really large rosemary bushes in our front garden, and this would be absolutely perfect for it. So I am going to grab this for $5. It looks to be brand new in the box. As a reseller, when I'm in a thrift store and I see something that reminds me of my childhood, something my parents, grandparents, or even great-grandparents had, I tend to pick it up. Stay tuned for the reason why. It's another of my super secret thrifting tips. I'm just headed to check out over at the cash registers, and on the corner at the top here, I noticed the other snowman that I passed on the other day. Let's get him down off the top shelf and have a look at him. Oh, this one has a little compartment open, just enough to where I can peek inside and see if batteries go in there. Actually, it looks like that is the housing for the bulbs, not batteries. So actually, the weird little plug would be the only way to get power to it. So I am going to have to pass on that. If you would like to purchase an item you see in my haul, please email me at thriftingvegas.tiffany@gmail.com. Please include your name, your address, the item, and the price I mention. If it's available, I will send you an emailed invoice. Here on my counter is Bandit, waiting patiently for me to do my haul. Just a few pieces today, but I was really happy with everything I found. First, we have this absolutely amazing 1970s wicker and acrylic or lucite serving tray. I paid $4 for it, and the wicker inside just takes me back to my parents' kitchen in the 1970s, where I'm sure my mum had this style of wicker rattan on the bar stools at the counter there. Absolutely fantastic vintage piece. You can just see this on That 70s Show episode, can't you? Just a really fun tray. You could put candles on it, knickknacks. Would make a really good conversation piece on a coffee table. I am going to ask $25 for it. Back here we have our beautiful Night Before Christmas by Noritake. They call it a buffet chop plate. Gorgeous, vibrant colors. I absolutely love the use of dots and stripes. Santa and his reindeer are charging through the night, getting to all these houses before daybreak. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. There is the mark on the back. 'Twas the night before. I paid $5 for it, And this is quite a heavy piece, so I am inclined to say this is going to go in my new booth that I have in my friend Danny the Niche Lady's new store opening at the end of this month. Back here we have our Los Angeles Lakers gnome. He is the camouflage model. Very, very hard to find this one. I paid $5 for him, and in my research I found they had sold on eBay between $45 and $60. This is a gorgeous recycled glass candlestick. It's very, very heavy. It's got beautiful texture. It does look like it was molded. You can see the seam here. Here's the bottom. Beautiful quality. As you can see, it looks fantastic together with the beautiful white milk glass piece. I'm going to ask $25 on the cobalt blue. I paid $1 for the milk glass on sale, and I am going to ask $18. Next we have our lovely single corn on the cob shaker. I believe this is a Shawnee piece. It has its original vintage cork still inside. You could probably pull that out with a pair of tweezers. Absolutely love the colors of this, and if you didn't need to replace or add to a set of shakers, you could use this to display hat pins beautifully. Lovely, lovely piece. Even add to a full display. Really lovely. Let's pop it over here so I can show you this Atlanta cross stitch. Look at the beautiful tight stitchery on this piece. Really beautifully done. I love the detail. I paid $8 for it. I am going to ask $40. Next we have our stunning pottery pieces. I absolutely love the glaze on here and the little natural exposed areas. Just give this bowl so much character. It's not signed, strangely, because it is just a stunning work of art. There is also a smaller bowl. I believe it to be by the same artist because the style is very, very similar. I paid $3 for the small bowl, $5 for the large bowl. I'm going to ask $25 on the large and $15 on the small. I just noticed how lovely this little grouping looks with the bowl and the green man. He's not very green, he's more like a brown man. The man of the woods back here. He is absolutely amazing. He is a resin sconce. You could put a light in him, a plant, a flameless candle. He has a hook at the back for hanging. I believe I paid $5 for him. Look at the detail. He does have a couple of teeny tiny chips that could easily be touched up, but I have never seen one like him. I am going to ask $45. I had this candle from another haul and I just wanted to put it with him to show you how nice he looks along with wood pieces and pottery pieces. If you're interested in this piece, I believe I was asking 20 on the hand-turned wood piece with so much character. I love the split, just adds to it. This is one of my favorite finds of the trip. This is a vintage pottery plate. The color is absolutely gorgeous with the otagiri type speckles. It is signed, I think it says Pam Johnson, maybe? 111.74. I paid 99 cents for this piece, and I am going to ask $25. If you look closely, you can see she has created mountains with some birds flying. It's just a really gorgeous piece. I also love this cabin rules plate. Very different style, but so fun. Don't do today what you can put off until tomorrow. Take naps, laugh and play, forget all cares. Has little pine trees, a little cabin with a smoking chimney. Parkwood Designs, Chico, California. I paid $2 for it. I am going to ask $25. This is a little Pier 1 Imports, I believe, candle holder. It's brass and abalone. It has a removable spike if you want to put a real candle in it, or you can just unscrew it and remove it if you have a flameless candle. I paid $4 for it. I am going to ask $18. Look at the face on this guy. He is a little snowball. He rests in a little nest. Deanne's stuff, it says. He is so cute. I've never seen a face like that on a snowball. He's so beautifully done. Little pink cheeks and pink mouth, mittens and wellies with a little hat. I paid $4 for him, and he will be in my Whatnot sale this coming Friday night. I hope you will join me on Whatnot. You must have heard of it by now. Whatnot is an amazing auction-based site where you can join into the chat and have fun with friends. You can bid and purchase items if you like, but there's no pressure to do so. If you would like to join Whatnot on Friday night and you're not signed up, please use my code. I will put it at the bottom of the screen right now. And if you sign up with this code, Whatnot will give you $15 to spend anywhere on their site. I hope to see you at my sale this coming Friday night, the 11th of November 2022 at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Last but not least, we have this lovely Chance Brothers glass plate. It's silver overlay, made in England. I paid $3 for it, and I am going to ask $20. I've never actually seen this silver overlay design before. I'm familiar with Chance glass being either roses or anemone flowers in all different colors. But this is a really elegant, beautiful piece. Would be fabulous for the holidays, for hors d'oeuvres, or with a few Christmas ornaments on it. I love its fluted edge. I just remembered I hadn't brought the menorah up. It was sitting downstairs, absolutely gorgeous. It looks like it has most of its original bulbs in it. 7 of the 9 are here and they work. All the sockets work. I tried a bulb in each one. I paid $2 for this, and they are selling on eBay and Etsy for right around $45. I promised you another one of my super secret thrifting tips, and it's a simple one. If you find an item that brings you back to your childhood, like the wicker in this tray brought me back to my mum's kitchen in the 70s, go ahead and pick it up. Chances are that if a piece sparks emotion and memories in you, then it'll do the same for your buyers of a similar age and era. Something like this will appeal to my buyers, so I won't hesitate to put it up for sale in my eBay or whatnot store. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my thrifting trip and my haul. Please stay tuned for some fun footage of Thanksgiving decorations, of hummingbirds, and of course, Bear, Bandit, and Ziggy. I'll see you next time. Bye. Jake really did a spectacular job of his Halloween pumpkin. Poor fellow is on his last legs, and he seems to be growing some yucky stuff inside. Time for the trash. Whoop, hi there. So all the Halloween decorations have been put away, and I found an inflatable turkey that my parents and I got at a church rummage sale. Oh, it must have been a couple of years ago. I think I might have even captured it on film. But we have a 6-foot inflatable turkey, and Jake is going to help me put it up. Want to set it down, honey? Do you think it might be easier on the floor, or do you want to see if you can get it out there? All right. Okay, good idea. Oh my goodness. How in the world did that fit in that box? Right, let's leave that in there. Move the box out the way. There you go. Jake is doing a really good job unbundling it. So I think what you need to do, love, is unfold it as best you can. And then once we plug it in, the air will inflate it.
There's a zipper.
Okay. Perfect. Now, do you want to untie the cord and plug it in? Okay, here we go. We're plugging it in. Fingers crossed. Let's see what happens.
I think we have to zip this up.
Do we? Is it inflating?
Yep. Oh wow.
Do you need some help?
Yes.
Sort of help it up, babe. Make sure it's not tangled anywhere. And try to get the head facing out. Oh, he's huge. We're gonna have to stand up. So I'm leaning over the back of my balcony here so you can see him. Is he filling up, Jake?
Yep.
We'll have to go downstairs into the driveway and get a shot once he's fully inflated. Oh, he's fantastic. That's so good. So our turkey is fully inflated and he's absolutely huge. You can see Jake standing next to him. He takes up a whole balcony here. I was wondering whether I was going to need to get a couple more Thanksgiving-y bits for the balcony, but it looks like I'm only going to need some Thanksgiving lights to string up, and this guy is just everything. So turkey is definitely bigger than I remember. I'm going to go up and see if I can straighten him up a bit. I've straightened the turkey up. He looks much better, and I'm really excited to see him tonight because he has lights on the inside, and he's going to light up like a Christmas tree. Stand by. So as you can see, Bear's bed is a bit worse for wear and getting too small for him. So I ordered him a new one on Chewy.com. It just arrived and I'm a bit concerned that it's not going to be big enough, but we shall see. It is time to eat my words. Here is the bed unboxed. It was sealed in there like a sardine in a tin. Bear, come, come. He's not sure it's for him, but absolutely loves it. And Jake has asked for one for Christmas too. Best thing ever. He really likes it. What do you think? Yeah? There. Good boy. Here. Good boy. He's so handsome. He's in a triangle of balls. Get it, Bear. Get it. Are you tired? Can I get those? Can I have them? Can I have them? Can I have them? There. You good boy? Ziggy is here. Yeah. Hi. Hi.